It was a casual October evening. Myself, my spouse, and my 8-month-old son returned from our usual routine of coming back from a temple on a Thursday evening, and we were getting ready to indulge in much deserved dinner. Everything was going smooth until I realized something amiss. I was missing my blue iPhone 12. It was not just a regular iPhone, it was just my first iPhone. It is my gateway to digital world as well as to every one-time password that my work requires to log on. I didn't panic, but within my close circles, I am known to misplace keys, glasses, and even once I have lost my bicycle temporarily for 45 minutes. So we were thinking that it was a classic case of lost and found. At least that's what I thought back then. I checked with my wife whether she had seen my phone. She said no. I tried to put on my own Sherlock hat and I tried to search my home, which was a simple 1 BHK apartment at that time. I started looking at every nook and corner, starting with the futons. Did I find the phone? No. I looked down the futon? No. I got few exercises though. I started looking at the dining hall and whether I could see the phone over there. No, I went to the extreme of looking at the kitchen closets and bedrooms, bedroom closets, and even the laundry room was not left behind. Still, I was not able to find the phone. At this point, what I did was I decided to retrace my route back to temple on foot. I first started outside our apartment and I couldn't find my phone anywhere. I started feeling heavier in my stomach and I came back home. My tension got increased and probably I transferred my anxiety to my wife. Seeing my anxiety increase, my wife let me know one simple thing. Can I call your phone? I said, great idea. Let's do that. She did call my phone. Nothing. There was not even a single buzz. Then we decided to go to the temple. We had to march to the temple as it was getting closer to the closing time. During that time, she had asked me whether my phone was on silent. I said confidently, no, famous last words. Then I decided to take the flashlight. My son was carried by my wife, and we were searching all along the roads and looking for any traces of my phone, or at least a resemblance of it. All we could find was like a shiny little differently shaped carved stones on the pavements and specks of dust. Am I becoming an archaeologist? Still, my phone was not there. My phone, was it under some kind of a witness protection program? Where did it go? Did it go by itself for a better search of signal? Was curious, still marched to the temple. And we finally found a staff in temple and explained our ordeal. During this time, my wife, the ever optimist, tried calling my phone forever. No signs of ringing yet. During this time, the staff from the temple got my wife's number and let me know that they will be giving us a call if they found our phone. We came back home again, and again we did one more round of searching. Still nothing. During this point, I decided to bank on Find My iPhone feature using my work Mac. During this time, what I did was I signed on to iCloud.com Find and tried to reset my password. All well and good. I entered my email and I was prompted for my phone number. And guess what? I got a notification to my missing iPhone. The irony. Then what I did, I tried to use another option with respect to searching and resetting a password from my wife's iPhone. She also had an iPhone at that time. And I chose that option. Now I got an email notification to my Gmail. Guess what? It prompted for a two-factor authentication to where? My phone again. Interesting. Then what I did for account recovery, there is an option basically, but it will take 2 to 3 days. Am I willing to risk that option? I have work to do the very next day, and it was getting late. I started sending and preparing an email to my team saying that I won't be having access to all the work-related websites as I won't have access to my phone right now. And I didn't hit send at that point. My wife still didn't give up. She wanted to search a phone by calling the phone repeatedly in a hope that some kind of a do-gooder will do the right thing. But I kind of start losing hope because I'm not used to this. Rather, actually, I wasn't used to this because I had lost my phone before in a gym. The only thing which I lost in a gym was not weight, but my phone. So during that time, still, I was kind of planning for the worst. I called my brother-in-law during this time and started inquiring what are the possibilities of blocking the iPhone since I was part of his family plan. He gave me an idea that head over to the mobile store the very first thing in the morning, get a duplicate SIM. And this time I decided to buy a not so fancy phone because I'm done with the iPhone and expensive ones. I don't want to lose it again. Still, my wife kept on trying, and this time she suggested, why don't we try find my iPhone from my app? Because when we bought her iPhone, we put it under our family plan. So there is an option, looks like. So we never tried it. We were new to Apple ecosystem. Then we decided to be detective, play detective. I'm not the great detective, but my wife is here. And this time we heard kind of a faint noise coming from somewhere. I didn't know where. I was surprised, like a bloodhound. I was trying to follow the path of the noise, and guess what? The noise became much more louder. And I found my phone. You know where? It was lying under a food tray like this. I flipped over the food tray. The sound which I heard at that time was a mellifluous one of the peaceful ones. I felt as if I won a lottery. Yeah, and along with my phone, I found that there were 43 notifications, basically 43 notifications. My wife just kept on trying. And at the same time, my parents were also informed about my lost phone. And the main reason they were informed was not to panic. And yes, it didn't work out that way. And they were also calling me. But luckily, I found my phone. And what I did was like I canceled the email which I was about to send. The things which I learned, always have a foot tray connected to high chair. That's something. And configure your phone for Find My iPhone or some kind of apps that are compatible with your phone. Every OS has it. And remembering the password is not my cup of tea. Always use a better password management tool like LastPass. What I realized through this process was how connected we were to technology and possibly how kind of reliant we are on these devices for our everyday, day-to-day work. Glad that I had a good support system in helping me through this and trying to find my iPhone. Here is to technology, a good support system, and not to leave the food tray on the chair again, on the table again. Back to you.